I'm the king of the street.
Shut up.
King Louis over here. Long arms.
Right. So, welcome again to a new edition of the Gym Rat Pack Does Entertainment. I'm losing my mind.
New edition.
With
not even
LarryOlubamiwo and
Rock.
So we're here to give you our perspective as actors and gym rats on the entertainment industry, specifically movies and TV. We're going to have a bit of a different show today because me and the man to my left had a few really good auditions that we feel we've done well.
Fingers crossed, baby.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
And Damien had to have some family time. Yeah, we're going to give you a review of the first 2 episodes of Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yes. We know that the 3rd episode has just come out today, but we will give you that review next time. Yeah. So for today, just the first 2 episodes. Right. So, Damien.
Yes. Why Damien?
Why me?
Okay, Leon.
Me first.
Okay, Leon.
Get to Leon first.
What did you think of
First of all,
first 2 episodes?
forget that.
Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
The trailer.
Oh, we were, yeah.
So we saw the trailer, and the trailer didn't tell us anything. It looked
Nothing
trash.
Yeah.
Christmas commercial.
Christmas, I heard, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Yeah.
I heard all that, and I was none the wiser.
Yeah.
So I went into it actually a bit
Meh. Yeah.
I'll watch it. It's glittery. It's Christmassy.
It's Marvel.
It's winter. It's Marvel. You know. But so yeah, the first episode, there was obviously establishing the little girl.
Yeah.
And where she's coming from.
Kate
and
Bishop.
yeah, and what was happening. So they spent a lot of time establishing.
Yeah, it kind of slowed down the first episode.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah, but I get it.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole point of, her drive.
Yeah.
They're trying to show what is her drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her boggle?
Yeah.
I
like that. What's a boggle?
What's your boggle?
What's your boggle?
Yeah.
You've been watching Demolition Man again.
But yeah.
2 tax credits.
So we'll start with that. Yeah, it was long.
Yeah, the episodes were, because I know I didn't check the 2nd episode, but I noticed the first episode was about
47 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean,
could they have done it quicker? Do you think?
I'm inclined to say no.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, I'm inclined to say no.
Okay.
I thought they spent just enough time setting up the narrative.
Yeah.
And they didn't go into it too much.
No.
Because obviously they had to tell the story as to why.
Yeah.
Why she's so enamored by Hawkeye.
Yeah. The archery thing. And
Right.
Yeah.
So obviously they harkened back to the first Avengers film, 2012, when she first saw Hawkeye and he kind of saved her and the family and whatnot.
That's an expensive opening as well.
Yeah. It was. But you know, these are big budget, man. I mean, you know,
they're like mini movies.
basically,
Yeah.
They say that basically all 6 episodes are 150, 200 million budget.
Yeah.
So
which
for all of them, like each one. Yeah, they're spending a lot of money on this, bro. They're not messing around. But so I kind of feel, and then obviously they went to when she's older, and then they established the thing with the mom, and then
not the stepdad, but who she was gonna marry,
the stepdad to be maybe, and the stepdad to be's relative Armand, who's some douchebag, rich douchebag, and then obviously then bringing in or establishing the family life that Hawkeye, because if you remember from Endgame, that was his motivation for being Ronin and going rogue, and chopping up. It was his family. The fact that they had to establish that he's spending time with his family at Christmas. You know, I found it really funny that they're doing an Avengers musical.
Oh, brilliant. That was a nice touch.
I thought that was the best bit of that episode, personally.
I love him just sat uncomfortable, like, oh my god.
Yeah. And he turned off his hearing aid. Which was another nice touch.
Yeah, he's got a hearing aid.
They established, because they even established in the episode why he's got the hearing aid, which is...
It shows you all the explosions.
Right. Which shows, I haven't got superpowers. I get hurt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But let's be honest, he should have been hurt more than that. But,
oh, yeah.
But yeah. A tiny bit of realism.
Right, a little bit. At least that much, you know what I mean? So I like that. So I'll take to go back to your point. I thought they spent just about enough time on it. What did you think?
Yeah, I'm the same. I think literally like you can never have too much too much exposition. But they didn't overindulge in the exposition. They allowed it to build the character to what you need it to be, because clearly she's going to take over as a new Hawkeye going forward. Yeah.
Which is what happens in the comics.
Because even the one that's in Black Widow now, her sister, she's going to make an appearance in this.
Yeah. But you saw how Black Widow ended, didn't you?
I've not seen Black Widow.
I watched Black Widow. What am I talking about?
So you remember how it ended? So you know she's going to come in and fight Hawkeye. Sorry to spoil it, mate.
I saw Black
you ain't
Widow
going
to... It's fine.
Yeah. So she, and that might even happen in this. That might even happen in this, because...
well, she's down in the cast. She's down in the cast.
Oh, so then it is going to happen. Because basically what happens in... Or do you want to tell it?
No, go on.
Okay, so basically what happens... Well, it's actually it's an end credit scene. It isn't even actually the end of the film, is it? It's an end credit scene.
Yeah.
And have you seen Falcon and Winter Soldier? Mm-hmm. Right. So you know the woman, Dreyfus?
Yeah.
Right. So she comes... You know she's recruiting. You know she's recruiting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So she goes to... what's her name? I know the name's Yelena in the thing, but what's her real name?
Oh,
Florence Pugh. So she goes to Florence and she goes, "Oh, do you want revenge on the person who killed your sister?"
Oh, she sets it up as Hawkeye.
She sets Hawkeye, innit? Yeah. She sets him up and shows the picture. So obviously she's coming for him in this one. Yeah. So it's funny you told me that. So now we know what's going to happen. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think Florence Pugh was really good in it, by the way. Yeah. But I thought that although she's a really good actress and I really liked her acting in this. Haley Steinfeld. My one thing was the action parts, and you could quite clearly see that and they did a big point, and I think that's probably why they used that Ronin outfit. So
cover up.
Because you can't do that.
Because it's the same with the fencing scene. The moment they fence, they never fence without the mask up. It's always fence with the mask down.
Right.
So
it was a bit of a bugbear for me, because and to a lot of the time they did it with Jeremy Renner as well, because when he comes to save her, they don't actually show the fighting.
But you never really saw him fight in the Avengers movies. It was always him showing an arch, and it's even when he was in the Jason Bourne movies. The one he did, you never really saw him fight a lot, but you did see Matt Damon do a lot of the choreography. Jeremy never really delivered a lot of the choreography when he was in it.
Matt Damon worked like a beast.
Oh yeah,
he had to.
Yeah, he had to.
Matt Damon is my guy.
Yeah, he had to.
Just so you know.
Yeah, he had to.
I love the Bourne
trilogy. Yeah, that's one of my favourite trilogies
by far.
Yeah,
100%.
I didn't mind the fourth one when he came back. I thought it was alright, but
it was just nice. It was a nice little send off.
Yeah,
a bit nostalgic.
Yeah.
It weren't trying to beat the others. It was just on its own. Yeah. I liked it. Yeah. But, anyway, tangents.
So where were we?
Right. So basically, we're talking about her and was she cast well?
I think she was cast well.
I thought she was cast well.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do with the action, unfortunately. Most actors don't do action well.
But there are even there. Look at my girl from the thing we've just
Julia
reviewed.
Stiles.
Right,
Yeah.
but then she wouldn't be suitable for something like this. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, this is the problem that we're having.
Yeah.
You need a seasoned actor, which Haley Steinfeld, ever since she did True Grit, you need someone who's seasoned and can deliver, and she can, and she delivers.
The acting parts,
let's not. We can't fault her on that one.
I love the moment where she almost like plays on the mental health, which is like she's the waitress, and he goes to her, like, who are you? It's like, I don't even know who I am anymore. And she walks off. I love that moment. She's great. But when it comes to the action, obviously this to a fault. They can't really rely on her too much.
But the thing is, because they're introducing her over time,
she's going to get better.
She's going to get better.
Let's hope so, because
usually.
Because you know some of these actors are lazy.
Yeah.
As we know.
She doesn't strike me as that.
We don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about her. So I mean, maybe you know more than I do. I don't know.
She's never I've never seen her like, she's not a Lindsay, no offense, but she's not a Lindsay Lohan. She doesn't come across as a celebrity that's out there and getting her face drunk and plastered. Like, she does serious projects.
Yeah.
Anything she's put a name to, it's solid.
And I'll take you guys' point, and you probably are right. But as Jim guys, we know there are certain people they just
not built for it.
They just don't want to do it.
They just don't want to do it.
You know what I mean? And you get guys like Hugh Jackman who don't like doing it, but knows I need to do this to be the part.
And then you get Danny Rand, and you just don't want to watch that again.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Or you get guys like Patterson, yes. I'm
Please prove us wrong in the Batman.
Mate, listen, he can't prove wrong, because even if he looks in shape, the fact of the matter is he said what he said. But anyway, we digress. We digress. So again, I really like the fact that they harped on the family bit, and he's talking to the daughter and he's saying, "Oh, I will be home for Christmas." We're gonna see how that plays out.
Because it was
that might not go so well. So was it the first episode where they actually showed the tracksuit mafia?
Yes,
it was.
Yes, you do.
Right.
So he has a fight scene at the end of it when he reveals himself to her, and he throws against the wall, like, "Who are you? You're a girl." And I was like, "Oh, yes." So when they got captured, that was the second one. That was the second episode.
Yes.
Okay, so we won't go into that yet, because I thought the way they talk to each other. Yeah, what's happening, bro?
Yeah. Tracksuit Mafia.
Larry's
part of the Tracksuit Mafia.
Yeah, I've got the uniform, man. Can I join? Can I join? Yeah, man, that was hilarious. Like, look, we got you, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah. I thought it was really cool to have what's her name? The one that plays the mum.
Oh,
Vera Farmiga.
Yeah.
I love her.
She's a good actress.
She's fantastic. I've loved her ever since, because the first thing I saw her in was The Departed. I loved her in The Departed.
One of the best films.
Loved her in The Departed. She played that to
Blinder.
a T. And everything I've seen her in since has been great. So I think it's fantastic.
Even like the Jake Gyllenhaal one she did, where he's travelling through time as the officer. And
What's that called again, man?
What is that called?
So
I'm trying to remember how that one, the first episode ends. Does it end with, because it's the first episode where he goes to, is it the first episode where he goes to do that sword fighting thing?
No, it ends with him throwing her against the wall.
And
he's about to hit her. And the mask was like, what?
Right.
What is this? And where did you get?
So we pretty much established the first episode then.
And that was the establishing.
The second episode I had fun with. I had fun with. Because again, the reason why I was asking that was because when he's going to get, because remember he left the Ronin suit in that in an apartment that was burning. So obviously a fireman's come in and taking it, and then he was showing it off. And then he saw that he does this. What is that?
It's the battle reenactments.
That's the one. And he's got it on, and he's gone to get it, and they're like, "Yeah, we know who you are." But and he's like, "Oh, look, let me kill you, and I'll give it to you. I'll give you the suit." I just found that so funny. And then he's trying to long it out, and the guy goes, "Just kill me already!" Like,
But they take that seriously.
Oh no, for real.
Them people that do that take it dead unserious. Don't muck around with them.
Because even though the guy is going, when they're clashing swords, he's going. I'm like, what the hell? Man. And then before that, when they were like, "Hey, drink the sacred potion," and then he's like, "No, that's all right." And they're like, "He's not gonna drink the potion." I was like, "Wow!" But you're right; they are like that.
They are like that.
They are like that, man.
A few of those. It's not my thing.
David's probably been there on
the side.
And he doesn't tell us.
That's not my thing.
You know them 5'9" boys that go to them places where they feel tall.
Man.
That's where short people go to
stand up with a milk carton and I feel better. No, it's not.
Look at my sword, long.
Yeah.
Longer than a war machine.
Do you want to tell us what happens in the second, just quickly, in the second episode?
So the second episode, obviously, they're now on the run as, well, Jerry Remner's Hawkeye is basically trying to get the suit back. And he, obviously, as you mentioned before, it's been taken by firemen who finds it at the end of Haley Steinfeld's character's apartment being burned down. He's returned Haley Steinfeld to her mum, given her a phone number, and basically said, oh, look, call me if you need to, but don't call me. I love that point. It's like, oh, I got to call you now. Yeah, don't do that.
I'll block you. He said, I'll block you otherwise.
So he's now on this mission to basically get back to his family. He's got 5 days to get home to his family for Christmas, which he does not want to miss, and we can understand why. And then he's dragged into basically trying to clear off what's gone on with the Ronan character. And I think what's going to happen now is you're going to start to see him having to come to terms of what Ronan did during that period, because it was obviously, it was shunned by the Avengers that he went off and started, like, because obviously War Machine mentions it, so Don Cheadle mentions, his character mentions it.
Right, with Black Widow, with Endgame, isn't it?
He's gone off the rails, he's off the grid now, like, can he come back from that? So I think you're going to see him facing his demons at certain points in the episode. It's going to happen. But yeah, so he basically then gets... He has to go to see the tracksuit mafia, whatever the hell they're called, the tracksuit gang. And he gets purposely captured by him, so he sets himself up to get captured. And then Haley Steinfeld goes to call him to find out if he's okay, and then she can't, so she uses the security tracking device from her mother's company to track him down. She triangulates signals where he is, and then she gets on a costume, and then tries to do the hero thing, falls through the ceiling and screws up his plan. And then they both get chained up and we're about to meet the head of the tracksuit gang, who's listening to some heavy bass. He's like, leave me alone.
And I'm not sure who that is.
Right now, so
vibing right now.
So yeah.
So yeah, let me go to Leon now. So what did you think about the second episode? And what bits did you want to touch on?
Well, the first one for me wasn't... You're right, it was a necessity. You had to establish, because that's establishing stakes again. Once again, as a father, knowing when you make promises to your kids and this and that, you know, for the the people that actually love their children, like, it's important. And kids don't care what's happening. They just know you said you was going to be there, and you weren't there. That's all they care about. They don't care what happened. You lost your legs, you got stabbed, but you still said, right.
It's true.
So, you know, that it's really important to establish that. And I think, you know, I don't know, people that don't have children don't really get it.
I agree.
It's something you can't get.
I agree. As a new father myself,
things is like, if people say, if I had kids, I'd die for them, but you don't really
understand
that
until you have kids.
Until you have them.
When you have moments where you're crossing the road, and you talked about a thing earlier where you're always on the lookout for threats and stuff. And the moment you see someone like driving dodgily, it wouldn't even be a second's thought. Out of my way, I'm in front of the car. That's not even a second's thought.
You don't even think about it. You don't think about it.
It is what it is. So once again, a necessity. I think, first of all, they play off each other really well.
I think so.
I like the chemistry.
So.
He's an old head. She's young. She's excited. You know, and she's, you know, you can see this is everything she ever wanted. And I think it goes hand in hand with the trauma. She lost her dad at the same time she saw him being a hero.
So it's like transference, father figure.
I want to be that. You are someone I look up to, and I don't look up to anyone. I don't give a shit about anyone. You know, when she mashed up the bell and the clock.
Like,
exactly. She don't really care.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I don't think anyone could actually tell her what to do but him. Even the mum.
She can't
put on a dress. She puts on the suit.
The suit.
You know what I mean? Like I like that though. I thought it was a nice touch. You know? So, but from the second one, so it's visually it was good. I feel like I'm getting more excited. I'm getting more excited as to where this is gonna go.
Where it's gonna go, You
know what I mean?
Well, sorry. Carry on.
So no, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not really gonna.
So what did you think, Damien, of the second episode?
I like it. I like the chemistry building you get between the two of them. I think that's definitely established that really well in the second one, because obviously they don't meet until the end of the first episode. You don't get to see what it's like. But as you said, Leon, I think you touched on it perfectly. Like the old man with the new hyper buzzed, excitable character.
Oh, you're a hero, and he's like he's so over it. I just want to go home to the kids and watch.
That's it. Yeah, he really doesn't care about being a hero. But you can see she's so enthusiastic, because there was a bit, might have been the first episode, but I can't remember, but he's walking and he's looking around and she goes, "Oh, are you assessing threats? Is that what you do?" Second episode. Yeah. And he goes, "Yeah, that's what I'm doing."
That's what I'm doing. He's just actually looking around. That was funny. Them little bits. Them little bits are golden.
Definitely.
So I'm looking forward to see how that goes, like, as it progresses.
See, because obviously she wants to be trained by him. That's the thing. That's where it's going.
I think he might start to take on that father role a bit more as it goes through the next few episodes. I think that's definitely going to be there.
We might even see a little bit of a clash between his kids and her because of that.
I think more than that, so I think what you might see is a clash between, we're definitely going to see it because he's definitely a bad guy, but Tony Dalton, who plays Jack DeQuincy, but the new stepdad.
Oh because he's the bad guy.
I reckon you'll probably see Hawkeye punch him in the face at some point. I think that's going to happen. Even out of costume, while the guy is in the suit in front of Haley Steinfeld, like, just shut up. And just hit him in the face. I think you're going to see that. But I love the way they've established the characters. And this is the thing with Hawkeye's character. When you think of the Avengers movies, he was always a side note, and I think a lot of people, I wasn't too much for me, but I think a lot of people didn't get the fan service they wanted when Hawkeye survived and Black Widow died, because I think a lot of people want to see Black Widow survive and kind of Hawkeye go.
I think it was half and half, to be honest.
But I think there were some people that they said, like, oh, she should have got her own series, and it should have been Hawkeye should have kind of got left. But I can see what they're doing with this now, and you're getting to see the background of Hawkeye, which you never really got to see. It was kind of like paper thin. He turns up, shoots a few arrows.
A bit wishy-washy.
Yeah, he's a bit wishy-washy. Like, even the family were a side note, because it was a place the Avengers went to hide out. In
the second Avengers. No, it was second Avengers. Age of
Ultron. They went to hide out in, and then they used it as a footnote for the start of Endgame when the family disappeared.
When it just
But I mean, now you're getting to see that, and I like the family dynamic. Like, I love the moment where he's saying goodbye to his son, and he does a sign language with him, and it's those tender moments you get to see, which you didn't get with the Avengers. You got it with Tony's character in Endgame, with his daughter, like, "I love you 5,000," But you're getting to see that more with his character, which you didn't really get to see in Ultron, which I think Ultron is a weak Avengers movie anyway in comparison. But
it's the weakest one.
But you don't get to see that with this. You do get to see that, and I love that dynamic. And it's got a bit of a Die Hard vibe for me, because I'm a big Die Hard fan. So it's that Christmas, like, getting home to the family kind of thing. And he's definitely going through that. And you're getting to see, like, the old man who's come out of the Avengers, like you mentioned before, the musical. That whole establishing shot is hilarious. Like, just him sitting there uncomfortable watching it, just like,
so it ended with him in the Tragic Mafia's lair.
Yeah, in the second one, they're both strapped up and they're waiting for the boss to come
right.
So I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the next few episodes, see where it goes.
How many episodes are there?
I think six.
I think that'll be enough.
So what are you thinking so far then, Leon?
So far, I'm pleasantly surprised. Based on the trailer, I really thought it was just going to be a load of trash. You know, it just shows you. They can't, you know, the people that are creating the trailers are not always the greatest.
Not always.
But I always like, if I'm honest, I like the holiday feel. Not Christmas as such, but just that it's like a warmish time in it. Like, you're at home with your family. You know, it's just something about, you know, like when you was young. You know what I mean? Not now, but it's the nostalgia of when you was young.
100%.
And you coming in like, after school. Oh, what'd you get for Christmas? Oh, I got some trainers and I got this. But more time, I never got a lot. You get me? It was like people like Damien.
I can relate.
Man like Damien would get, you know, like, I remember.
Bro, you don't know my background. You don't know my background.
I said, this is my word. Man like Damien. Not Damien, like him.
I rolled up with a fake Adidas buttons. There was 4 straps on my trousers, not 3.
Wow, you had fake Adidas. You had fake Adidas money because I didn't have that even. Listen, so anyway,
Pixie Market was £10 for like.
I think for me it was the Gola and Dunlop.
Yeah, that was the ones I got the real ones of the Dunlop.
One stripe, Ridley Market, Petticoat Lane. You know them ones off the store. Oh, them trainers look nice. Oh, but mum, no one's wearing them. Yeah, but they're £15. Okay, you can have them.
But anyway,
we digress.
Yeah.
So if you want to support the channel, please like, so we don't have to wear one stripe anymore.
Yeah. But no, I'm really looking forward to the next. I mean, I'm gonna actually watch the next episode tonight.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. Okay, yeah. And then we'll review it in the next show, hopefully.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, hopefully.
Definitely. We're reviewing 2 shows today because obviously 2 episodes because they showed 2 episodes at the same time. So I like what Disney Plus do as well. They're not dumping everything like Netflix does.
Yeah, because you get to wait and there's that you build up to it.
The anticipation, isn't it? Yeah.
And like you said, it builds online.
Yeah, 100%.
All the conspiracy theories.
Right, everyone's
who's
talking about
turn up.
And that's what I never got with Netflix. It's like, right, just give them everything. And it's like, you loved that when Lost came out back in 2000s. The week between one episode to the next episode, there was so much conversation going on.
Moment, isn't
Didn't they do that at Breaking Bad as well?
No, that was episode to episode as well.
Yeah, I think
that was
so.
Breaking Bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But
which is the best way.
I watched Breaking Bad so late that everything was up.
Yeah,
I just binged it.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, if you want people to be talking about it and getting
weekly,
weekly is the best
way.
Build
that anticipation.
Not only that, we got more variety. It seems like things last longer.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I binge, and there's nothing on there. Well, and then I leave Netflix for a little while, and you'll be like, they've just released so and so.
Let's be honest. If all 6 episodes were on now on Disney Plus, we probably would have watched all 6 episodes by now.
We'd be reviewing it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm kind of glad that we've got that anticipation building, and further down the line, much further down the line, we can get your support. We can even have, like John Campia has a pre-game show where we talk about what's going to happen in the next episode and stuff like that. But that's still a while away.
It's a while away. Unless you like.
Yes, subscribe.
Press the button.
Support.
Ring the bell.
Support. So anyway, it looks like we are all looking forward to the 3rd episode, which you're going to be watching tonight.
Definitely.
And then we'll be reviewing for you. Yeah. But all in all, the first 2 episodes I thought were really good. I think it establishes, as Damien quite rightly said, actually, I think one thing that they wanted to do with these series was give the side characters more airtime.
Yeah.
And you can see that with Falcon and the Winter Soldier massively.
Yeah.
You saw that with WandaVision big time. You saw that, although I wouldn't say Loki was a side character.
No.
But they knew that a lot of people were looking for a Loki series, so that's why they've done it, obviously.
It made sense.
Yeah, it made sense, you know what I mean? But definitely WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that needed to be done, so we knew more about them, what their motivations were, and so on and so forth. And I think that's going to be happening with Hawkeye as it is already. As Damien said, they've already established certain little things that, you think, okay, that goes a long way to explaining, what he's about. So I really like that as well, and that's why I'm looking forward to all the other shows that are coming, like Moon Knight, like She-Hulk, Miss Marvel. Really looking forward to it. So
some good times ahead, baby.
100%, bro, 100%. So that's it for our review of Hawkeye, the first 2 episodes. So let us know what you thought of it.
Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Yeah. Let us know what you think of the first 2 episodes, and what you expect for the next episode and the next episode and the next episode. Leave your comments down below, and
don't forget we have a gym rat pack. Train hard, eat well, live good.
Yes.
Mantra.
And wish us luck for our auditions, because like we said, we've had some auditions, so that's why we're bringing you this show. Thank you very much for your support, and we will see you on the next one.